Nashville last night because I had to keep my word, but I did see some clips. I'm not sure if it's all the clips, but I just reported on what I saw. Okay, so excuse my head, it was wash day today, child. When I tell you it was rough, that's why I pay somebody. Okay, so we're gonna do a little different direction today. Okay, yes, I'm driving, but I told y'all I have my little mechanism on my thing where I can drive and talk. It's very safe. I can move it here, move it there with my steering wheel. Okay, but anyway, before we get started, remember all things are alleged. Is in my opinion. It is for research. It is for investigative purposes. It is for sheer entertainment. Okay, sheer entertainment. You guys, so what we're going to talk about today is Monique and D.L. Hughley. I have had several of my friends from work, from different places, to want me to put my 2 cents in on it. And usually I don't get in that kind of stuff because to me, Monique is a little bit extra. And she can go a little bit too far. Y'all might disagree with me, but I think that, you know, a lot of times she uses the viewers and her followers to fight her battles that she would not fight. Okay, by saying, you know, like I have this headscarf on right now, young women shouldn't go out that way. Okay, my headscarf to me is very tasteful. My hair is done, and so I don't care what nobody say when it comes to my headscarf. Okay, so that's just one of the things that she's been, you know, been known to come out and embarrass that young woman in the airport, and you know, about her headscarf and made her feel bad. Had it been me, that ass been sued. You hear me? I'm just here to tell you. That's all I'm here to say, because you would not be on any kind of platform degrading me. Point blank, period. That's it. Then she has issues with Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, and Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels recently apologized to her. I don't know why, because Monique is clearly back at it again. Okay, but sometimes you have to apologize to clear your conscience and move the heck on. Okay, like Wanda said, pick a bone and move the heck on, which Monique should have buried that bone and stepped on. Okay, but she didn't. Now she's after D.L. Hughley because of a promoter's mix-up. Okay, none of this had to go this far. All Monique had to do was talk to the promoter. I'm pretty sure she talked to DL. You know, they could have worked something out. They could have headlined together, laughed and cut up. But I think Monique has always had something out for D.L. Hughley. I do. I've always thought that because of the way she went off on him. You know, there was some hidden agendas behind this. And I tell you guys, for every action, there's a reaction. And this is the reaction of Monique. Monique harbors a lot of things, in my opinion. And when she get the chance to speak on it, she gonna try to bury you. But when you dig a ditch and a grave for somebody else, you might as well dig yours too, because baby, you just threw your own self in the grave. DL's still out here doing his thing. Okay, he gonna continue to do his thing. He got his own thing to do. He got his own political platform and all that. So, you know, as you guys know, she went on, and there was a mix-up in Detroit. They were supposed to do a opening for another comedian or something. I can't remember. But anyway, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. And they had one flyer had D.L. Hughley as the as the headliner. Another flyer had Monique as a headliner. And so Monique got mad and said, which was clearly a promotion entanglement. It was messed up by promotion, and all Monique had to do was go to the promoter, and this could have been settled, but she took it to the stage. Okay, she got on that stage, y'all. She said she don't open up for nobody. She is the show. Okay, y'all. And then, you know, she went on to attack Hughley's manhood. She went on to say negative things about his youngest daughter. Y'all, it was nasty. And then she tried to come on her platform and clean it up by using the black community and saying that our community don't protect little black girls, or little, and in my case, little black boys either. Okay. And D.L. Hughley was on a talk show, and he used an example, like he said, people that have power, and just because you like them don't mean that they cannot do wrong. And he said his daughter was dating somebody, and he really liked the guy. He did something to her. He didn't listen, and because of that, he failed his child. That's called ownership. That's a man. Okay. I feel like this. We all, as parents, have failed our children some kind of way. Okay. I don't know how, but some kind of way we have not looked at them and believed them at one point. I don't care what you say. You know, sometimes we have failed our children. I know I have on a couple of times. I was like, well, maybe you don't need to do that. Just stop hanging around. Instead of me, that's the young part of me, okay? Because I was a young mother, still growing up with my children, but I did my best. And, to the day, my children would tell me, well, Mom, when we was talking about this, you didn't listen, and I had to apologize to them. It doesn't erase the memory, because the things I did was like a traumatic thing. It was just not listening. But with DL, this was a traumatic thing for his daughter. And for Monique to get up under his comments and say what she said, did a whole number on that tragedy again. You opened up this young woman had to suffer. Okay? She had to suffer. Then she finally gets to a place in her life she can deal, and here you go, opening it back up again. You had no right. That was mean. That was disgusting. That, my dear, was very wrong. And because of that, there is no comeback from that. There is none. There might be a forgiveness and move on, but there will be never a comeback from that. If it had to be mine, you would never have to worry about talking about my child ever again or looking at me in my face. Then she goes on and calls Steve Harvey the C word that ends with the N word. And then, who else that was that? It was Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, and one other person. She called that. Because they are living their life and doing what they need to do to make their mark in this world. Okay? Y'all might not like Steve Harvey. You might not like D.L. Hughley. I like both. I'm just not going to sit here and tell you no lie. I like both of them. I seen D.L. Hughley in person in Charlotte. He is very personable. He is very interactive with the audience. When you meet him behind the scenes, he's very talkative. He's nice. And I don't know if that's a put on because of, his, profession, but he don't have to be that way. Okay? He was very funny. I liked him. I like Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey makes the crazy faces. I don't consider him a like she did. I think there's a lot of rage and a lot of jealousy because she see these people thriving on both sides of the spectrum, from the black community to the white community. And then she wants to use our community to say, he ain't doing nothing for us. He ain't doing nothing. What are you doing? besides trying to use your platform to say what somebody else ain't doing to fight your battles? What are you doing? That's what I want to know. This is so nasty. And this is just, it's unbelievable that a woman of her age would get up there and just use the profanity and the foul language that she used, talking about D.L. Hughley's manhood. Baby, you can't talk about nobody man. And you can't talk about no man trying to protect any young black woman. And D.L. Hughley is right. Young black girls and boys are not safe in some families. And period. We do need to be protected. But it's not for you to go up under his comments and talk about his daughter the way you did. It was horrible. Horrible, deplorable. Lord have mercy. Our people. You know, then she tried to say, babies. I ain't your baby, for one thing. You know, I'm going to do a stormy on me. Don't call me baby. I ain't your baby. You know, she, woo, this woman, she gets up under there, she talking about, you know, that shows his character. To me, DL showed the utmost character of a man by admitting it, because most men would not admit to the point, you know, they failed their daughter. That was a strong, bold move, and I respect him for that. Okay, I respect DL for that. I really do, because let me tell you, that took a lot. That took a lot. You know, like he said, he might not ever be able to make up for it, but he apologized, and he, you know, he's doing the best he can do now to always protect this child. And that's by listening and learning. And that's what we do. We listen, we learn from our mistakes. We grow from our mistakes and all that. But yet, you got these people like Monique that come and constantly try to make you look like you the absolute nastiest, baddest, nastiest person that's out there, and she is the one that's doing it. Then she bring this husband of hers on. She brings her husband on here, and he has something to say. You don't have nothing to say. You need to just sit your little raunchy yourself back and hush your mouth, because neither one of you making any sense. And then you're trying to gaslight the viewers, thinking that, you know, what you said makes sense. It makes no sense at all. I just feel awful that this happened. I mean, I'm praying for DL and his daughter, because one thing you don't do, don't come for the kids. You go for the grown-ups, you do that, but you do not come for the children, okay? You know, I don't care. That girl has had something traumatic happened to her, and you got the audacity, you got the nerve to rehash that. Now she's got to reprogram herself all over again to get to a place where she's okay. This is unbelievable. Freaking unbelievable. You know, a lot of people may not agree with DL. I agree with DL on a lot of stuff, and that's with me. A lot of people don't agree with me, but that's okay. But that don't make me not like someone because I don't agree with their point of view. That's very immature. And I think, you know, Monique, in her life, this is my analysis and in my opinion, where she is now, she feel like she should be better. She's looking at these other comedians and seeing how they're prospering and growing and giving back to the community and doing different things, living their best life, going here, going there, and she is still in the same spot. All she got is her Instagram. She won that one award for Precious. She thought she was the ish then, that she should be granted every part she thought she's supposed to have Cookie when Lee Daniel had the other show, and she thought she was supposed to have, she thinks she's entitled. This is what I'm saying. She has this entitlement mindset, but it doesn't work that way, baby. These men have put in the work. Okay? They have put in the work. And for you to go and just try to dismantle this man's family, talking about his wife, his daughter, it's just there's no coming back from that. I'm sorry. None. And then DL's other daughter went on there and she even said the same thing. She was like, no, I don't blame her. No coming back. Because when you talk about my mom and that woman hadn't done nothing to you, you got something coming to you. Okay? It's just ridiculous. I have never seen a mess like that. Oh, the stage she did that on. Oh, y'all, it was, when I say awful. And I had said to myself, you guys, I said I am not going to watch it because I know Monique's mouth and it's foul, and I'm not gonna lie, I just didn't want to watch it because, I do like her in some things, her older stuff, but the way she's been moving ever since she married this man, it's just almost like she done lost her darn mind. So, you guys, what do you think about this? Do you honestly think that she was right? I don't think she was right. She was wrong in my opinion. Very wrong. And I can't understand why somebody would do that. Okay? Y'all, it was just disgusting. Okay? Well, I'm going to get my hubby something to eat right quick because he's got a procedure in the morning, and so he can't have nothing but liquids and soup. So I'm going to Panera and get some soup so this man can stop bugging me so I can do my vlogs. Okay? But I will be back later with another segment of Car Chronicles. Thank you. We are at 3,000 and growing. Thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you for the thank you monetary gifts that you've given me. If you want to give a gift, all you got to do is hit that monetary the little heart, and it says thank you in it, and you can just give what your heart desires. Okay? And my son says thank you for his cash apps. Thank y'all so sweet. And I just cashed app him another $20. He's like, where this come from? I said, one of my followers. Ma, thank you. Tell whoever it is, thank you. And I have. So thank you. And we appreciate you. Trying to push my little son to be great in this world where black men are targeted so much, and even all black women. So if I can get him out here in this world to make a statement, baby, let's do it. Anyway, y'all tell me what you think about this video. I know it's a little bit off from what Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I feel like since we did the blackout, we can go ahead and talk about this and get a change, and then come back to Love and Marriage. Cause I think we need a breather sometimes, because it's so messy and toxic now. We need a breather and talk about other things that's very important, that's affecting us, and then we can come back to Love and Marriage. Okay? Anyway, hit the like button, share, subscribe, and I will be back with the Nene situation. All right? Thank y'all. Bye.